Hi, Joshua here from the Great North to a new piece of Thursday stream. And again, so that's fun. Go and check it out. Definitely check out last week's edition if y'all haven't seen it. And yeah, on this week's edition, on this stream, this week's piece of Thursday edition, we are not only going to be finishing Tools of Destruction, which we are doing now, but we are also going to be doing Quest for Booty as well.
The city decimated by my enforcers. Your race took refuge.
Just because of how we're literally at the final boss of Tools of Destruction.
They left this dimension.
I got the Rhino, and I leveled it up to max level.
Lombaxes don't run.
Is that so? Dimensionator! Find the Lombaxes! Keeper of the Dimensionator and his infant son. I took great pleasure in destroying your father, Lombax. Pity he sent you to Solana before we could meet. I offer you this one chance.
I mean, just the fact.
Join your race.
Just the fact that he could have easily gone and go back to his race. Right? Ratchet easily could have gone back to the Lombaxes, but he chose not to. I know that had to be a quite hard decision.
If I leave you with the Dimensionator, no one will be safe. Not the Lombaxes, not my friends. I'm not going anywhere until it's destroyed.
I mean, yeah, this fight is quite interesting, though. Oh, very good. Yeah. But yeah, this fight, I mean, look at this. See, we're able to just shred through him because of this. With the Rhino being fully leveled.
Huh. You were right. Wormhole devices are dangerous. What? Oh, come on. It's not like one of those hollow films where you think the guy's dead and suddenly...
That's exactly what it is. I own a lot of movies.
What have you done? You ruined everything!
We are so screwed.
I hope we have enough ammo, though, to finish him off. Because there's a bug where the crates won't respawn, so you have to redo the whole fight. I'm hoping we do have enough ammo here. Yeah, we do. There we go. Just like that. Take that, Tachyon.
You can't kill me, Lombax. Only I know your true purpose in this galaxy. Only I know your true name. The crime might return is inevitable. Your kind will never be safe. Do you hear me?
It's broken. Looks like something snapped off the primary reflux coil.
I believe it is missing a 3 3/4 centicular hexagonal washer.
Dimensionator, line home!
Yeah, I told y'all it was going to be short with using the Rhino.
Are you alright?
It was definitely going to be short.
Where are we?
We are home, Ratchet.
Yeah, using the Rhino, it was definitely going to be so quick to defeat Tachyon.
No! You've got it all wrong, mate.
throat! Honestly, how did you ever become the captain of anything? Once more, and this time, add an inappropriate slur.
You saucy wench.
I'm gonna need more grog.
I am Tachyon, Crown Prince of
These
the
two.
Mate. They fear me and whatnot, for I will rule the universe.
I cracked my feet!
Will you two be careful? Krog's head is a microcubit away from popping off.
Those two are something else.
Do you think he was telling the truth, Clank? About my father? About my purpose?
I detected no lie in his voice, but I believe your purpose has already been filled. You vanquished Tachyon, something even the Lombaxes could not do.
Thanks, Clank.
Yeah, for real. And now,
Look at me. You said it was broken.
the whole Zonies. Where Ratchet finally believes the Zonies. Because he can see them now.
Whoa. Clank, are these the Zoni? Let him go.
Yes, time to come with you.
Clank!
I mean, I'm telling you, the quest for booty feels more like DLC to this than a whole separate game. Just because, obviously, yes, it continues from Tools of Destruction, from this ending, but still, it feels more like DLC than anything else. Yeah, like I said, it feels more like DLC than anything else. But that is next we have to go to now. But yeah, now we are here with Quest for Booty. We had to do that quick intermission just so we can, you know, load up the game.
By ridding the galaxy of Emperor Percival Tachyon and Captain Romulus Slag.
What a cheap shot, I tell you. Somebody unplugged me control.
Yeah, again, this is not a long game.
Restored to Polaris, his first mate was kidnapped by creatures known only as the Zoni. Using a powerful computer called Iris, he finally located a clue. An old pirate captain who may possess the key to the Zoni dimension. A pirate named Darkwater.
But yeah, doing this game just because I wanted to do as well, just because of how short it is. Yeah, it's not that long. I mean, it's a cool game for it being not that long.
Darkwater has to be here somewhere.
Be careful, Ratchet. Vertigra is an unregulated planet. Unwanted visitors have a bad habit of disappearing from here.
Alas, poor Captain. No one misses you but me. I miss you too, Rusty Pete. You may not have me body, but you'll always have me heart.
Rusty Pete.
Hates me, Captain. They don't hate you, Pete. They just don't understand ye. Why, you're my top first mate, you are.
Guys, I'm not looking for any trouble.
Wait! We're just here to find the pirates. Captain Engstrom Darkwater?
Darkwater. You hear that, lads? This mangy stowaway seeks the ear of a dead man. Possible we arrange a proper introduction.
Yeah, these pirates. But again, this whole game is pretty much, with it being short, it's pretty like DLC. More like DLC than a separate, it feels like more than a separate game that it is here. It just feels more like DLC to Tools of Destruction. Especially since you start the game at level 4, or level 3 on your weapons. Yeah, you start the game with level 3 of weapons. I had to remember where the bolt crank was. Good job, Talwin. Oh yeah, I was thinking of some of the other catapults. Yeah, for some reason I was thinking of some of the other catapults. Which we don't really have a whole lot of weapons. I mean, yeah, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Only 6 weapons? That's all you have for this game. Yeah, that's the only weapons that you have in the game. On this game. Is only these 6 ones that you have. And of course, there's no challenge mode. There's no challenge mode, there's no Rhino or anything like that. Just because of how short this game is, there's none of that on this Ratchet & Clank game. Yeah, how's everybody doing, though? I do apologize for not saying it earlier, but yeah, how's everybody doing today? Hopefully everybody's doing well.
Get your paws off me.
Alright, lads. To the stones cast to Morrow Caverns, and the pythons must be hungry.
Avast, ye scurvy swine!
Sweet eye of Arsoni! A slag! Scourge of Polaris! Slay of Darkwater himself!
Righto! And I hereby banish this lumbax to Hulafor Island, where he will get exactly what he's looking for.
I can. You heard him, lads.
These guys are idiots. I'm sorry, these pirate crew are idiots for believing that it's actually Captain Slag. I'm just saying, they're pretty stupid for believing that Rusty Pate is Captain Slag.
Pirate Party Foul 21-13, which states, never interrupt a band of grown-up space pirates simply because you lost your robotic mate and seek the assistance of a dead captain.
Skip to the part about the curse.
Wow! Spoiler alert! We haven't even gotten to Hildefar Island.
Oh, all right.
Like, come on, Slag, have you ever heard of a spoiler? I don't think he's heard of a spoiler.
Ratchet? Ratchet? Are you alright?
Clank? Clank, is that you? Clank!
And yeah, right now, we don't have our weapons.
You swallowed an awful lot of water.
Please. It'll take more than a few space pirates to stop me. Come on, let's check out the island.
Yeah, we don't have, what is it? We don't have our weapons right now until a bit later when we're giving our weapons back that washed up from the shore. So yeah, all we can rely on is our wrench right now. Because again, we have no weapons. Yeah, the has claimed your weapons. Tough luck, me hearty. So yeah, we have to deal with just using our wrench right now. Yeah, we can't use any weapons until a bit.
Ratchet, you heard that pilot. Darkwater is dead. And there are no Zoni on Murderground. Rusty Pete tricked us.
He sent us here for a reason. There has to be some kind of connection.
I mean, you never know with Rusty Pete.
The bridge is rusted shut. Hey, maybe you can use your wrench's kinetic tether.
Yeah, you never know with Rusty Pete. He
You
is
can handle this one.
certainly something, though.
Nice job, Ratchet. Come on, I'll race you to the beach.
Hildefar Island. And yeah, the smuggler is here as well.
Hey there, young fella. Welcome to Hildefar Island. My name's Barnabas Worley. Mayor Barnabas Worley, to be precise. What brings you here? A cannon! They must have been messing around with those pirates. Well, any enemy of Sprocket and his gang is a friend of the island.
We're trying to contact a friend of ours, but I can't seem to catch a signal. I don't suppose you have a radio tower we could use.
Sorry, miss. We had a supply beacon, but someone vandalized it last night. But if you help us repair it, I'm sure you'll be able to contact your friend. Really? Well, that is good news. Just climb to the top of each wind turbine and give the old boat crank a turn.
Check out the wind turbine. I'll head to higher ground.
Yeah, this place is
Maybe we can help speed what we're supposed to be looking for.
this place is very unique, though. I can definitely say for sure. And look, it's the smuggler.
Well, look who's here. Small galaxy, ain't it?
Ah, too small. Ah.
So, what brings you to Murdergraw, friend? Well, how fortuitous. I myself am quite the resourceful entrepreneur, if you know what I'm saying. Well, if you need anything, you give me a holler. I just might have something useful for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course the smuggler would be here. And his parrot. That's not really a surprise that them two would be here.
Oh, dang, maybe. This is the third time this year these old wind turbines have stopped working. Sabotage, I tell you. Someone's been messing with my equipment. Problem is, these here wind turbines are about the only thing keeping the juice flowing through the island. No juice, no beacon. No beacon, no supplies. You follow? Anyways, my brother-in-law was supposed to come back and help repair these turbines, but he probably went fishing instead. Think you could help a fella out. I'd do it myself, but Well, I don't much care for heights.
You and me, bro. You and me both, brother.
Oh, I'd sure appreciate it, stranger. A couple of good turns on that bolt crank up there ought to get her going again. Good luck.
Yeah. You and me both, brother. Like...
Darkwater. Sorry, stranger, we don't talk about him round these parts on account of the curse. Well, yeah, the curse of the undead. Although I'm not exactly sure how you can be undead. I suppose it just means alive. Oh, now I've gone and confused myself.
I mean, yeah, I can understand that.
Some shady character who's been hanging around the beach. Tall feller, annoying parrot. Always see him palling around with them pirates.
Of course he would mean the smuggler. Yeah. Because there's only one character that we see in Ratchet and Clank with a parrot like that. So yeah, of course it would be the smuggler and his parrot. But yeah, I'm doing very good. Doing very, very good. Still hard to believe that we're in August, though. August of 2026. The 8th month of the year. That is just hard to believe. That is just personally hard to believe. Very, very crazy to believe.
Thanks, stranger. 4 more winter nights and we'll be back in business.
Yeah, pretty cool island that this is, though. Very nice people, too. These people are very nice on this island. Yeah, very nice people on this island. And I don't think that there's actually no vendors in this game. Since, you know, you don't get to get any other weapons besides the 6 that you start with in the game. Those are the only weapons that you have throughout the whole game. Well, until you get them back. Because like I said, like I mentioned before in Sode, that when we got shot out of the cannon, we lost our weapons. So we have to go and get them back the more we progress. The more we progress, the more of the weapons that we'll be getting back. Which I do like that, though. I mean, that idea is really cool. I will say. That's a pretty interesting idea. That they managed to put something like that. So yeah, as of right now, we can only rely on our ranch. Only can rely on our ranch right now. I mean, this shouldn't be too hard for people that do, you know, if you can try to beat the game with just a ranch. But yeah, a lot of people have done different challenges like that. Yeah, a lot of people have done challenges like that, trying to beat a Ratchet and Clank game with just a ranch, no weapons or anything. I'm sure it wouldn't really be all that difficult or anything. And I don't think it really matters what turbines you turn on first. I really don't think it matters all that much. Yeah, I don't really think it matters. So yeah, I mean, it doesn't ever say which ones that you would need to do, so that's another reason why I say that.
Do they have any leads?
No. So far, the only thing they've been able to find are red feathers.
I mean, I guess I could say that's pretty typical, though. A red feather. Like, yeah, I guess that's can be pretty typical, I may add. But like I mentioned with Tachyon, though, I did mention of how it definitely was not going to take long to be able to do. To able to defeat Tachyon, especially since I had the Rhino to max, well, to level 5, and I got all the upgrades and stuff. So, yeah. Defeating Tachyon definitely did not take any effort whatsoever. And yeah, that's why I also decided to do Quest for Booty also. You know, the old saying, kill two birds with one, you'll be killing two birds with one stone. You know, that saying that you would hear sometimes. Killing two birds with one stone, we would be doing. Because yeah, obviously if we just did Tachyon, that would be the most extremely shortest Pizza Thursday we have ever done. Because however many minutes it was when we actually fought Tachyon, managed to defeat Tachyon, yeah, it was pretty short though. I can just say it was definitely not long at all. So. Yeah, just missing two more. Two more wind turbines.
Low-down, good-for-nothing vandals. When's that man gonna crack down these bombs? Some wise guy uncoupled the flippin' energy conductor from the supply beacon. How am I supposed to fix it without power? Guess I'll just have to take lunch. Appreciate the offer, kid, but we can't do nothing till the power's restored. Lucky for me, I'm in the union.
So yeah, obviously he can't do anything about it. But we do know somebody that will be willing to help us, though. And no, it's not the mayor, but I'm just talking to the mayor.
No there, young fella. Run into any more pirates? The bedrock of this island is filled with trillium ore. Creates too much electromagnetic interference for most ships. That beacon's our only way of hailing. Oh, that's just something Darkwater was working on. We sealed it off after he was killed. Best put it out of your mind. Mutiny, I suspect. Legend has it, Slag dropped anchor in Morrow Caverns and killed anybody who refused to call him captain, including old Darkwater. Folks around here still like to scare the tourists with ghost stories about that place.
Yeah, I'm sure he does. And since this is the only game that has Darkwater.
Son, can't you see I'm off the clock?
Pretty sure there is a way to be able to talk to him, though.
Son.
Yeah. Because he does have something that we need. He does, in fact, have something that we need. That we need to get. I might need to go and do that other beacon first. Or activate that other turbine. I might need to do that. So, yeah, really getting bolts in this Ratchet and Clank game, getting the bolts ain't really necessary, I would say. Not so necessary, considering that there's no vendor that you can purchase anything with. Yeah, there's no vendor or anything that you can purchase new weapons and stuff. And I needed to go back over here to get another one of those lava rocks to be able to throw at the cage over here. And yeah, I still am just breaking some of the crates here. Again, I don't think it's really necessary, considering, like I mentioned though, that there's no vendors in this game. Unlike the other Ratchet and Clank games, there's no vendors on this one.
Ratchet, come in. There's something strange happening on this island. I'm here with some of the villagers and, well, they're talking about a curse.
A curse? Come on, Tal. There's no such thing.
I'm sure it's nothing. I'll do some more digging and get back to you.
That's another one. Just one to go. One turbine to go. And that one turbine, I'm pretty sure, it might be the one over here actually. Yeah, it might be this turbine. I know there's something else that we gotta do. Like, in that area that I told you that we need the smuggler for. But, yeah, I think it's this one that we need, actually. Again, I haven't played this game in quite a while. Or this Ratchet and Clank game in quite some time, so at least trying to remember. But I do know that there's something from the smuggler that we do need. That we do need to get, so. But yeah, here's the last turbine. All turbines have now been turned on. Yeah, there we go. There we go. That's what we needed. That's what I was referring to earlier, because, like I said, something from the smuggler is what we need to get in order to get that whole bolt crank stored. I think we may have to talk first. Talk before we go to the smuggler. I think we have to go back to Talwyn. I'm pretty sure, if memory serves me right, when it comes to this part.
Looks like it's missing a standard GrumbleNet VersaBolt. I'll check and see if I can find one in town. You check the beach.
And yeah, that's where we have to now go to the smuggler. I mean, I don't think you really have. I don't think you have to go to Talwyn first, but I normally do. At least that, from what I remember, I did. So.
Well, howdy, friend. Now, what can I do for you? Well, what do you know?
Yeah, here we go.
I happen to have one right here, procured by perfectly.
Well, yeah, we do have to purchase it with bolts.
How about we make our ourselves a deal.
So yeah, you do have to get some bolts
Here you go.
in order
I'll
to
see you
purchase
again,
it.
partner.
Yeah, in order to purchase it, we do need... So yeah, that's what you do need the bolts for in this game. Not for the vendors to purchase weapons and stuff, but more to purchase different things like that.
Hey, you found one. Nice going, kid. Local Beacon Union 319 thanks you for your charitable contribution.
Now they can go and
Here we go.
put it in. There we go. Now I can turn that sucker on.
See if you can give it a good turn there, champ. I do it myself, but I'm on break. Union rules, you understand?
It's always union. It's always a union. And now we got more puzzles here we gotta do. Yeah, we're gonna get killed here. Surprisingly not, with one piece of health remaining. I'm not honestly too sure what you have to do on that area. I always am not so sure. I always seem to forget what we're supposed to do there. Yeah, now we gotta go back to that mayor, where he's gonna go to that area that he said that was from Darkwater. Yeah, we, again, literally have one piece of health. We are one piece of health away from death here.
Young Romax, I give you the Obsidian Eye, the most powerful Laurentian telescope in the universe. It was created with lenses carved from obsidian glass and powered by a single focal star. Darkwater built it himself so as to keep in contact with his little friends.
Can you tell me where they are?
Well, sure, if we have a focal star to attribute it. Here, I took the liberty of borrowing this from our archives. They're pages from Darkwater's personal journal.
Heavens now, the 3rd of August. The trip to the greatest star cluster was fraught with scares. Not only did I find a great place for cheap crawl cobbler, but I also met a mysterious race called the Zuni. Friendly little creatures they are, can manipulate time and space to their will. Their leader gave me a fulcrum star I can use to talk to him with once I return to Polaris. It's worth a fortune, but I wouldn't part with it for all the bolts in Meridian City. The only worry is my miserable first mate slag. It's only a matter of moons before he tries to pillage my property. But I've taken steps to defend it well into the afterlife using an ancient arachnoid incantation and a coupon for 1 free curse at the Hulafar Magic Emporium. I'll forever bind me soul to my body so that I may protect the Fulcrum Star. He who disturbs me shall disturb my entire crew. This I swear.
That star ought to be locked away with the rest of Darkwater's treasure. Find that star, and you'll find your friend.
Ratchet, I think I'm getting a signal.
Rusty Peter, I'm back. I have crucial information about Captain Darkwater. I'm dropping anchor at the Hulafar Pier. Over and out.
Yeah. To Darkwater. And of course, yeah, of course it's Rusty Pate.
There he is.
Yeah, Rusty Pate.
Well, it's about time, mate. I've been radioing you all night. So have you found the obsidian eye yet?
Yeah, but it doesn't work. Darkwater hit the fulcrum star.
Not surprising. Cheap old B-Rate never did trust anyone. Of course, we were trying to kill him at the time. Good news is, every pirate worth their salt keeps a map to their buried treasure.
A map? Well, where is it?
Well, that's the bad news. It's probably still with his body over in Morrow Caverns. Tell you what, mate, why don't you let me help you find it? Great! And I am just the pirate to help us. Ta-da! I call it
Slag on a stick.
Rerouted his memory banks to his vocal processor, so he'll remember anything he's looking at. Now climb aboard, mateys, and put your faith in good old Captain Slag.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it's very weird, though, that he's just taking around the head of Captain Slag. Thankfully, it's a robot, though.
Our hero set forth to Morrow Caverns in search of a map to the mythical Fulcrum Star. With him was Thrusday, a noble and true corsair, adored by women across the galaxy.
This be a work of fiction.
Do you even know where we're going?
Of course I do. I got GPS. Look.
Turn right at Isle of Despair. In 5 leagues, keep left.
I love this thing. Hanukkah gift from me mom it was.
Arriving at destination on right.
Here we are, Morrow Caverns, famous for its majestic fjords, soothing grottos, and legions of tortured souls awaiting their chance for revenge.
What?
What? I didn't say nothing.
I still don't understand why we need Slag to find Darkwater. Didn't you help him hide the ship?
But I was a bit exhausted at the time. Woke up 3 days later wearing an evening gown and spooning a curfew. Watch your tails!
Yeah, that's an interesting story, though. Quite an interesting story indeed. Excuse me. Excuse me.
He used to give me wedgies during the annual holiday party. So, no. Structural integrity.
Ratchet, I'll try to find a way out of here. Just promise we'll leave this place together, okay?
I'll try to remember.
Thanks, Ratchet.
Yeah, to not forget about Talwyn. Because I know my first playthrough, I actually forgot about Talwyn. Yeah, I forgot the first time. I forgot.
So dangerous, so forbidden, that only a recitation of the fabled Song of the Dead shall open the way.
I'm a little teapot, shorn and stout. Here is me handle, here is me spout.
Crazy to think that actually works, though.
Yes, we all should enjoy it on the mutiny, eh, fellas?
Yeah, all these skeletons.
That guy still owes me 30 quid. I used to go to the pub with that one.
Yeah, we got these bats here.
Watch out for the Garthokes, mate. The only thing they fear is light.
Where's that creature? 'Cause I know there's green creature things that we can get.
Must have retracted the breach ya. You have to look for another way around.
Be gone. Shoot. Flee.
Yeah, there is something around here that we would need to get.
That rail ought to be sturdy enough to shimmy across. I'd do it myself if I hadn't suffered an unfortunate jig dancing injury.
Jig dancing injury? Yeah, oh yeah, right. We have to do this. Duh.
No worries, mate. I was just, throwing shadow puppets. No dangerous wildlife in these caverns. No, press on.
Yeah, here's those little creatures I was referring to. That can scare off those foul creatures. We could throw that over there. Just to get rid of those. They look like bats. Yeah, they look like bats to me. They may be bats, I'm not sure. Yeah, they might be bats. I'm not sure though. Got a rail grind here.
I rob you of all of your loot. So if you like me, you better be leaving, cause anyone left, I'll shoot.
Well done. We knew you'd make it, didn't we, Captain?
And of course, we still need to find a way to be able to rescue Talwyn.
Butterscotch, snickerdoodles.
Yeah, quite an interesting password.
Still going with the shadow puppet thing?
Yeah, that does not seem like shadow puppets. Yeah, look at that. And of course, we don't have any weapons besides my wrench, which that ain't gonna do anything against this.
There she is, right where we left her.
And you're sure Darkwater's holding the map to Fulton Star?
Of course I am. I only wish I'd known at the time. That store would have bought a lot of grog. But a deal's a deal. This path should take you along the forgotten shipping route.
Now we just gotta make our way to the ship. Yeah, we just gotta make our way over to the ship now. While avoiding that giant creature. Gotta be careful here. Not terrible, though. And yeah, we can continue holding this one if we wanted to. And now we got 2 of these things. But not too bad.
Nice going, mate. Now, just extend the flank and we'll meet you aboard.
Alright, Slag.
The fairest battle in pirating history. Right.
Why don't you stand right there, mate? I'll check for booby traps.
Booby traps? Isn't that a bit cliche?
Not at all, mate. After all, you're the boob, and here's the trap.
Yeah, it was a trap.
Cheers for the help, mate. Couldn't have gotten through the cabins without you. Sorry, old chum. What can I say? I'm a pirate. But here's a little something to show that there's no hard feelings.
Ahoy there, me hearty. It's the common slot. Scourge of the galaxy. Dirty backstabber, no good take a ride. Darkwater, ye got a lot of nerve possessing me. This be my body now. Watch your tongue, you ill-humored putty snatcher, or I'll carve out your gizzard and fry it for next supper. Tough talk, wee little phantasm. Oh, I'm a phantasm on account of you sticking the spade in me back, you miserable cheat.
All right, enough. I think you two could do with a good pillaging. Set course for Hulafar or Island.
Yeah, good job. Good job, Rusty Pate. I got 2 of our weapons back. Yeah, I managed to get 2 of our weapons back. 2 of our 6 weapons back. And now we got Ghost to fight. Again, thanks to Rusty Pate. We got this to max level. I mean, what do I say, though? Like I said, we start off the game with level 3 weapons, so it only takes 2 levels to level it up, max level it. And considering that, you know, it's also, like I said, no challenge mode, so we can't level up any further. I did not mean to grab that. I was wanting to grab this. And now we gotta remember to rescue Tau. We gotta rescue Tauwen. Right? Because we said that we would not leave without her. We said we would not leave without her. So we got...
What's happening? There's green smoke everywhere.
Yeah, we gotta go and rescue her. And just so we don't leave without her. I gotta remember really which way it is to rescue her, though. That's the thing. Having to remember which way we have to go. Yeah, just so we don't leave her behind. I'm hoping I'm going the right way, though. Yeah, to rescue Talwyn. I'm definitely hoping I'm going the right way. Yeah, there she is. Yeah, there's Talwyn. We rescued her.
Thanks, Ratchet. I knew you'd keep your promise.
At least I remembered this time, unlike my first playthrough. Yeah, unless on my first playthrough where I completely didn't even think to go back for Talwyn, which I do feel bad for. Looking back at it, I do feel bad for not going back and helping Talwyn. Yeah, I definitely do feel bad that I didn't do that on my first playthrough.
So, in his effort to claim the Fulcrum Star, our hero was outwitted by the charming Rusty Pete, a loyal pirate whose only desire was to bring back his beloved Captain Slag.
Scourge of Polaris and winner of Zordu Prison's semi-annual beauty pageant.
Of course, there were a few side effects. Hundreds of undead pirates were now free to roam the planet, and the captain now had to share a body with the pirate he killed long ago. But all in all, it was a great day.
Sure it was. Sure it was.
They're attacking us. The undead cold. Big soda. Here, take these. They're most assured this afternoon.
Some more weapons here. Got the tornado launcher. And got our whip as well. Our electrifying whip.
Limbs be undead pirates. Run for your lives. It's the curse of Darkwater. The rumors are true. Save yourselves.
We have to do something, Ratchet.
Yeah, take on these undead pirates.
Makes me sad I had to kill him all those moons ago. I should know. I tried to sell him.
Okay, this one's almost to max level. There we go. Got that to max level. Yeah, now we can. Now I can start to actually shoot the ship.
Well, I don't know what the BS stands for.
Darkwater ship is useless without authority. Take them out of the defensive station and she'll retreat.
Okay, that's. Oh, okay, never mind. I thought we took out one. Yeah, now we got one. We took out one. That's all of them. Now they're at the door. Gotta go and save them. Level 4. Yeah, this thing is quite interesting, though. Yeah, very quite interesting pirate designs, though, that we don't ever see in any other game. Okay, I don't think... Is there another pirate somewhere? Oh, yeah, there he is. How did I miss him? Or I thought I got this guy. And of course, it's going to bring back the ship. Alright, now we can go back to the cannon again. Now there's 2 of these things we have to destroy. Ow. Okay, I didn't even realize I didn't even properly destroy that one until it just hit us.
Let me guess. Union regulations?
Yeah, let's go with that.
There you go.
You saved us all, stranger.
to catch up with Darkwater before he comes back for another raid. Do you have any idea where he went? A map? Ratchet, that could be the location of Darkwater's treasure. See if you can find someone to translate it.
And yeah, of course, that would be the smuggler.
What's your hurry? Well, this is your lucky day. See, this here's a map to Darkwater Cove. It's written in Decadroid, but I would be happy to act as your guide. Now, of course, I couldn't offer my services without, saying,
All hard cash. Oh.
Yeah, we gotta
gotta
pay him again.
Let's go.
Yeah, again.
What do you say we borrow that skiff?
So yeah, again, still have to get bolts. You know, grind for or get bolts so you can pay the smuggler.
The smuggler was true to his word. So with the Fulcrum Star within his grasp, and without even stopping at a pub, our hero sailed off into the night. His destination? Adventure!
Please, lean it on a bit thick. Hey, Pete.
Are you sure you want to go in there, friend? These ears have heard some mighty disturbing stories about this old island.
That star is my only hope of finding Clank. I'm not leaving Murdergraw without it.
I mean, that's dedication, though. For real, that is dedication for Clank, or for Ratchet.
Well, alright, but I couldn't let my favorite customer go without a little extra firepower. Now, why don't you take these weapons? I just found them floating out near Hulafar Island.
And yet another weapon. And yet another one. So we've now gotten all of our weapons, I'm pretty sure now. Yeah, I think we've now gotten all of our weapons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, got all of our weapons back that we had from the beginning. Since this game only has 6 weapons.
Who be the greedy soul that dares set foot on Darkwater Cove? State thy name, and pray it's reached by the edge before. Captain, is it possible? You don't look like him. It's been a long time, and mine eyes aren't what they once were. If you really are Darkwater, prove yourself, and fight like him.
Yeah, we gotta fight like Darkwater here. That's max level.
Welcome home, you soot. Come right in.
Managed to trick the old pirate.
But himself.
Great. I was just thinking I could do with more booby traps.
So yeah, we need to do different challenges.
Ratchet, look. That skull has to be Darkwater's treasure.
Darkwater must have had a way across the lagoon. Come on, we gotta check out the island.
So yeah, different challenges that we have to do in order to get up to the top. To where his treasure is. Pretty typical of him, though. I will say. It's pretty typical of him. This one's a quite interesting one, though. Yeah. We gotta give this pirate a drink.
Hey! This facility is reserved for Captain Nystrom Jerkwater. Or me, Darkwater. Fix me a drink, and
me see. Again, I do have on what we need to, as it should be. Again, this part can be pretty confusing, so it may take us a few tries. Red, green, yellow, blue. I'm not sure if that's it, but let's just see.
Kill me again? A bit of the bubbly, chill to the bone. Top it with the twister and send a happy pirate home.
Again, it's just the whole doing a certain pattern until he's satisfied with the drink. Yeah, until he's satisfied with the drink. So it's either red or green. I think we'll try green. Yeah, here we go.
A fine point indeed. Well done. All right, here's your next drink.
Next drink.
A dash of a cyclone, a drop of hot fire. A wee bit of bubbly makes an honest man a liar.
An honest man a liar, he says. Let's try this.
Your ingredients be fair, but your order be rotten. A dash of a
Okay, so that wasn't right either.
hot fire. A wee bit of bubbly makes an honest man a liar.
So I feel like we got the green one at least. Let's try red and then let's try that. Yeah, here we go.
60-11 proper brain cell to grog cell ratio. You did it again, sir. He may be Darkwater after all. All right, here's your last drink. A pinch of lover's greed, a dash of winter's sorrow. Top it off with golden sun, and bid thee fair good morrow.
Okay. So yeah, last drink. Last drink here. Green, blue, yellow. Let's try that.
Not bad. A little on the sour side.
Alright, here we go.
Dash of worm stool makes it blissfully reminiscent of a fine chateau fiestante. You did it, sir. Welcome home. Allow me to mention the steps.
So that's one of the challenges we need to do. We just gotta do one more. Well, one more until we get up to, you know, to lift that to get to the other one. Yeah, we gotta get to that last challenge. We gotta do 2 of them to get to that last challenge. Okay, I didn't lift that down far enough. There we go. Alright, here's where the next challenge is. And this is another memorize. We gotta make a music by memorizing the tune.
I want sleeping, sir. Wait a minute. Are you a bit short and furry to be Angstrom Darkwater? Play his concerto of doom and prove you're him. Here be the first part.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1.
Looks like this meteor pad has enough energy to spin.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1.
Well done. But that just be the first part. Here be the next.
Next one. 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. Dang it. Messed up.
And another shouting. There's only one leaves. How hard can it be?
1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3.
Splendid. Splendid. Fine tune that was. Against the jig, but someone took me legs.
So,
There'll be one final part for you to play now, Mickey. And here it be.
1, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay.
Aye, it is you, Captain.
There we go.
No one tickles the ivories like you, sir. 'Tis true. Here be the steps you require. Pass and be merry.
Yeah, not so terrible. Again, they're basically just memorize. Those ones are just memorize-based ones. And try to figure out which one is which. And this one up here isn't too challenging, because you just gotta do a picture. Yeah, here we just gotta make a puzzle piece. I mean, it's like a puzzle piece we have to do. It's pretty much like a puzzle piece we have to do. What the last challenge is. It's not all that terrible. Not compared to how the other ones were. But they weren't really that bad either. First though, we gotta take out these ghosts. I'm pretty sure. No, I think, no. Yeah, we gotta do a picture of a skull. Yeah, we gotta make a picture of a skull in order to, you know, in order to actually do the whole puzzle. We just gotta fit the puzzle pieces into place. Just gotta fix the puzzle pieces, fit them into the right spots. Okay, so that one's right. We'll know when it's right when, yeah, there we go. The eyes turn blue. Yeah, you know when it's right when the eyes start to glow. Start to glow blue. quite clever trap indeed, I will say. Yeah, it is a quite clever trap indeed, though. No lies there. Is that guy the same one that we were trying to do earlier, or is it a different one that just spawned down? Because it could be. I don't think Talwyn can take it out. Yeah, I don't think she can. We have made it inside. We have gotten the star. Look at all that treasure, though.
The Fulcrum Star.
Oh crap. Him just saying, oh crap.
X doesn't always mark the spot. A fair go tomorrow, young lumbax. I pray God preserve you from the pythons and their bellies. And don't worry, we'll take good care of your fair Sally.
Yeah, now we gotta get out of this place. We gotta get out of this cave. So we can go and rescue Talwyn. Just watch out for the fire here. Now we got whatever these are supposed to be. Yeah, I'm not even sure what those are supposed to be. I got this max level. Now, this weapon is pretty good, though. I definitely can say. Level 4. Yeah, these caverns are very dark, though. very dark that these caverns are. Of course they're going to knock me off. How far is it going to... Okay, it's just going to take me here. Good. I wasn't sure how far it's going to take me. Thankfully, it's just going to take me there. We fell again. So simple jump, and I've managed to fall. Pretty typical. Pretty typical of me to do that. Yeah, quite typical for me to do that. Yeah, and yet we got another one of these type things. Gotta watch our step where we're jumping to get across. Okay, I don't know why I threw that. And they're gonna knock me down. Is it gonna take me back to where I think? Yeah. I had a feeling considering that there was no checkpoint, I fell. Oh, we did get this max level though. Easy. Easy. Okay, there's that pirate that took us out before. Okay, just needed to take care. Sound like a pirate there myself. Needed to take care of those enemies there.
You've been far too meddlesome to be left breathing the captain's air, me hearty. Any final words before I nail your carcass to the pike? A short tongue you got there, matey. I'll be sure to cut it out when we're through.
Haha. I mean, we fought this guy so many times though, in Tools of Destruction. So this won't be any different. See? Just like that. Yeah, it wasn't any different. Just the amount of times we defeated him before. It was no different there. Now we gotta make it back to the smuggler.
Hey there, friend. I just saw Darkwater's fleet set sail for Ulafar Island. You must have rattled his cage pretty good. Matter of fact, I recently acquired this here Alpha Disruptor. Wouldn't mind letting it go for a reasonable price. Interested? Now careful with this thing. It is ranked number 3 on the Polaris Compendium of Ridiculously Overpowered Weapons.
So yeah, we get an extra weapon here, which is already max level. So yeah, there's technically 7 if you count that one. Yeah, there's technically only 7 weapons if you count that one, but you only start with 6. That's the only one that you can really purchase.
Having escaped the dangers of Darkwater Cove, our hero had one final chance to recover the star. But the courageous Captain Slag had no intention of going quietly. He took the Lumbax's female friend captive, which of course multiplies the drama by, like, 4.
Drink, what have I told you about using math? That there's grounds for a plank walking.
Sorry, Captain. And now, the final chapter in our gripping saga. Events do not occur in real time.
Yeah, this is where the final boss fight is. And really the only other boss fight in this game is Quest for Booty. Like I said, it's not a very long game. That's why I wanted to go ahead and do this as well. Quest for Booty. I wanted to go ahead and do once we completed Tools of Destruction.
I was just about to cut your dear Sally like a Marquesian trout.
This is your last chance, Slag. Just hand over Talon and the star.
'Tis a fool who thinks he can reason with a man whose head he once took. Might be wanting to return the favor. Ready the locker, Davy. Slag's got one more for ya. I've been waiting for this day a long time.
And yeah, we gotta fight Captain Slag. The first round we have to fight Captain Slag. Yeah, this weapon's already at level 5.
We need to find something that can breach the field. Something marked by death. Try a pirate skull. Hurry!
Yeah, try a pirate skull. There we go, like that.
Come on. I saw Slag give the star a rusty feet. They're gonna pillage the Zoni dimension.
Quite interesting with those pirate heads, though. Level 4!
You know, there's a spot of irony in all this madness. For once, it's you who's trying to steal from me. After all, it ain't your fulcrum star. It's mine!
And now we have Darkwater. Yeah, we got Darkwater here. Both Slag and Darkwater, which we have to use a pirate skull in order to get rid of the ghost of...
I think it's time you let some of the crew. Lads,
yeah, we gotta use the pirate skull in order to get rid of the whole ghost part of Darkwater. Like that. Yeah, I kept jumping, but then obviously, oh dear, I'm very close to the edge here. I'm very close to the edge. Okay, thankfully I can just jump on to the side though. Come to Papa.
Got some bite in ye, eh?
Yeah, I don't think this would really do anything good, so we really wouldn't need that. Okay, we almost got enough to be able to get this to max level here. There we go. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I got all of the weapons to max level. We've gotten all of the weapons to max level. No worries, you hardies. We're just swinging by. And hanging off at the ship where Rusty Pete is.
Running slag, give me the Fulcrum Star.
Familiar threats from a tired adversary. Let's end this quarrel once and for all. The pirate way. Vibrant and dirty.
I mean, these guys ain't gonna play very nice though. They're certainly gonna play dirty. And I can go ahead and tell y'all, too, what the next game that we will be doing on the Feast of Thursday series will be. Now that we've now that we have completed Tools of Destruction and just about managed to complete Quest for Booty. I will go ahead and tell y'all what the next game will be, and that is Ratchet Deadlock. Yeah, I thought I might as well go ahead and tell y'all. Obviously, I'll still make a post for the people that may have not watched this, of course. I'll still make a post on saying what the next game will be. Even if they don't watch, or haven't, if anybody didn't watch this and want to know what the next game will be, I'll still make a post, obviously. But yeah, I thought I might as well go ahead and tell y'all. Thought I would go ahead and tell y'all. Definitely another one I definitely want to go and do as well. Make sure I do. But that completes Ratchet and Clank Quest for Booty as well on the Pizza Thursday series. So yeah, not only that we have finished Tools of Destruction, but now Quest for Booty. So yeah, I'm very glad I was able to now be able to do all of Tools of finish Tools of Destruction, and do all of Quest for Booty.
Hi, I'm good riddance. Going to the bathroom was far too awkward.
The Lumbax returned to Hulifar to claim his booty, the location of his missing first mate.
Let's hope this works.
Chosen one's own.
If x is the coefficient of a squared minus the improbability of the hypotenuse at absolute zero, the Bogon index of the denominator must be equal or lesser to the number of bees in your bonnet.
Don't worry, Simon. They're not going to be able to repair you. He's here.
Signal lost. Coordinates acquired for Brinkus Nebula.
Nefarious. Hang on, Clank. I'm coming.
With the location of his missing mate in hand, our hero took off into space. Little did he know, the greatest challenge he would ever face lay just ahead. The end. Want to hear it again?
I didn't want to hear it the first time, you mangy old bucket of balls.
All right. No need to get cross.
I'll quit yelling when you find me a new body. Now start rowing. Row, row, row.
Oh, let me guess. Roll?
Shut up. Row, row, row.